Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Mad Dog Fish. I tell you what, I am stoked about this video. Now, it is December and it is in the 30s. It is super cold. And normally I'd be out on the surf and we'd be going after some whiting or try to get a pompano or even a redfish this time of year. Now, we do have a lot of black drum moving through the area. I'll be focused a lot on big black drum. But today we're going to focus on going offshore and we're going to get some fish for a fish taco, and that is vermilion snapper. Now, I'm aboard the Southwind today with Captain Brett Russell, one of the best captains in the area. And I tell you what, we're not even going to go that far offshore, maybe 100 miles. Just kidding, guys. We're not going to go that far offshore, but we're going to go out there and we're going to get some vermilion snapper. And they make excellent fish tacos. They're great blackened or even fried. But my favorite way to eat them is in a fish taco. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll get some footage of catching some fish. Then we'll do a catch and cook, and we're going to talk about how to catch these little beeliners. So guys, stay tuned, and I'll put all the information for Captain Brett Russell. Just because it's wintertime doesn't mean the fish aren't biting. But you can give him a call. I'll put his number right here, and just get in touch with him if you got a group you want to go offshore during snapper season. They book up really fast during snapper season, so you got to call ahead if you got a group, and just talk with him and he will hook you up. Stay tuned, guys, and check out this footage. Catching these vermilion snapper, just using a double dropper rig, 10 ounces of weight. Just let it hit the bottom, bring it back up. We're just using small pieces of squid. As soon as it hits the bottom, give it a couple of cranks, fish on. Let me demonstrate. Oh. Just like that. Oh, yeah. Got him this time. It ain't no beeliner, but it is a fish. You gotta shove it into your nuts to hold it real good. Just. And guys, whenever you're out on these charters, just keep the fish over the rail. And what we have here is a triggerfish. It's out of season, but absolutely excellent eating. We're gonna have to. I need the D hooker. Take, pull down, And just like that. Well, Hannah.
What?
Tell us all about the vermilion snapper, the old beeliner.
The old beeliner. They're small, but they're tasty. Easy to catch.
A lady of many words.
Yeah.
Hannah's dropping down to the bottom with her squid.
Yeah. Yep. Hit the bottom, come up 4 or 5 turns. Oh.
She got a nibble.
Yep, got him.
Oh, she is hooked up. She's hooked up just that quick. Oh, yeah, get it in.
I don't think this is a beeliner, but if it is, it might be a good beeliner. I think it's something a little bit bigger, like a snapper or a trigger.
Look at her work that rod. Professional on the reel. Y'all done got
I see
on.
color.
Y'all done
You're on the bottom, just hold tight.
I'm on the bottom?
Yeah, hold tight.
Okay.
You got a trigger.
How do you know
Good
that
trigger.
way up there?
Hey,
Almost
No, it's
like
big. Come up and rub up against you.
Hannah got a huge spade fish. Good eating.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right
What
here.
you got?
Snapper.
Here you go, Grace. It's a nice one. Here you go, Grace. Oh, you want me to do it?
Out of season, but definitely good to eat.
Time to put him back.
Lucas said his phone
Well,
died.
guys, I tell you what, we're back to the docks, and we have our fish for fish tacos. I mean, I think we can get a couple of fish tacos out of here. We got our vermilion snapper or beeliners, and these things are absolutely delicious to eat. And get a close-up on them bad boys. And we caught our fair share of red snapper. We had to let those go, and you saw plenty of the triggerfish coming in. But these babies are a treat. This is the Scamp Grouper, and they have to be 15 inches, 16 inches, and they're legal size, and these are absolutely delicious. I ate some last year. Looking forward to tasting those. And the treat of the day compliments, my daughter caught this one? Yeah, Hannah caught this one. I mean, that is a big fish right there. And absolutely delicious. Spade fish. I couldn't think of the name of it. We catch them off the pier in the summertime, not near this big, but absolutely delicious. Now we're going to fillet these out, and they're really easy to catch, guys. I'm going to put Captain Brett Russell's information down below. If you got a comment, leave a comment in the section below, but we're going to get these filleted up, get to the house, and start cooking some fish tacos. Well, we made it back to the house, guys, and I tell you what, I know I said something about doing a fish taco, but we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Fish taco is very simple. You can really just fry, blacken, or even just pan fry your fish and make a fish taco. You can use coleslaw, you can use salad. Make it real simple, as simple as you want. But tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. I love Italian food, and so what we're going to do, I'm going to coat my fillets in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it. Then we're going to roll it in pico breadcrumbs. And we're going to pan fry our fillets. And you can use any fillet whatsoever, whether it's red snapper, triggerfish, or redfish, whatever fillet you want. And we're going to go with an Italian style fish. And so hang in there, guys, and let's get these fillets, get that grease popping. And I tell you what, got a surprise for you tonight. We're talking about delicious, and it's versatile. You can go Italian with this, or you can just stay very traditional with it. And I'm no chef, but I do work in a restaurant from time to time. So, guys, check this out. And if you got a comment when I get through, leave a comment in the comment section below. When it comes to seasoning or anything like that, yeah, just let me know. Now, while I'm letting my, I've got just a drizzle of olive oil in my frying pan. Normally I do this outside, but we're going to do it inside tonight. I got a little portable cooker, and we're just going to make it real simple. Enjoying a glass of wine, whatever beverage, while you're waiting on that grease to heat up, or the olive oil to heat up. And all we're going to do is we're going to take our fillets. I've already marinated them in extra virgin olive oil and a little Cajun seasoning, and then we're going to roll it into the pico breadcrumbs, and then we're going to put it in. And the only reason we have olive oil over here getting hot is just to brown those breadcrumbs, and because these fillets, you know, whether it's snapper or whatever fish you decide to use, it doesn't take very long to cook. So by the time they brown on each side, the fillet is done. So the basic part is just that's it as far as the basic part, getting the fish done. Now you can do a traditional fish fry and just use cornmeal and a little bit of flour and some Cajun seasoning or whatever seasoning you like to make these this dish that I'm fixing to make. Is an Italian dish. You've heard of Parmesan chicken. This is going to be similar to Parmesan chicken, except it's going to be Parmesan fish. We'll have breaded fried fish, and we will coat it with a marinara sauce, and then we'll top that with Parmesan melted cheese and whatever seasoning you like for his cocktail sauce or whatever. I like mine just the way it is. Now you can marinate this chicken in Italian dressing. I'm a chicken, my bad. You can marinate this fish in Italian dressing, just like I did with the olive oil. I'm just trying to stay a little bit healthy tonight. But the olive oil really adds a great twang to it, especially when you're doing the Parmesan fish. And this is a homemade dish that I came up with, and it is absolutely delicious. And so let's get these fillets fried up. I'll show you what they look like when they get done, and then we'll go on to the next step. Alright guys, we got our fish fried up. Oh my God, I've tried a piece. It is so good. All I did is, like I said earlier, I marinated the fillets. You can marinate it actually in Italian dressing, and then roll it in your pico crumbs. I decided to do mine in olive oil, keep it a little bit healthy, and do a little bit of Cajun seasoning, Tony Ketcheries. No secret here, I use this on just about everything I cook for as it comes out of the ocean. But we have our fillets here, and what we're going to do, we're going to do a Parmesan crusted fish, and it is absolutely delicious. And of course you gotta have your red wine to help you cook. And what we're going to use tonight, we're using pita bread. If you're unfamiliar with pita bread, it's absolutely delicious. Now you can use the same recipe if you want to use regular flour taco tortilla or corn tortilla, but tonight we're going with the pita bread. And all we're going to do is we're going to take some of our fillets and we just lay them across the pita bread. You know, don't be shy with this fish. You know, if you're using redfish or triggerfish or snapper. Now you can see I've got that loaded down with fish because we're not going to fold it into a traditional taco just yet. And we're going to take some marinara sauce. You can use any brand. This is an off brand. And we're just going to take them. We're going to spoon this marinara sauce on here, and I'll get you a quick view in. And so all we're going to do is we're going to spoon this marinara sauce across our fillets. Oh my God, I love marinara sauce. I love Italian food. I love seafood, and when you can combine the both, The two, we're talking about heaven. And then we're going to top it off with a little Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. And there you have Parmesan chicken. Now what we're going to do, we're going to slide this into the toaster oven. Oh, let me get y'all back in view here. There y'all go. There you are. I see you now. But what we're going to do, we're going to slide this into a toaster oven. We're going to let the cheese melt, let that marinara sauce heat up. And then while we're waiting on it to heat up, we're going to chop up some onions and some Romano tomatoes. And just put it on top like a pico maybe. You can add jalapenos to it. I forgot to pick up the jalapenos tonight, but you can add that. And but while it's heating up, we'll get our fresh vegetables cut up to put on top of it. Now, and then once it's heated up, we get everything on top of it. You can still add your favorite dressing, whether it's Italian dressing, ranch, or whatever. Whatever is satisfying to you. But let's get this toasted and see how it turns out. All right, while we're waiting on that to heat up in the toaster oven, we got it heating up. We're going to mince up some some tomatoes and some onions. And yes, we need a little more wine. It makes everything great, right? Oh, let's let it breathe. Oh. Pinot Noir. It's one of my favorite wines. I love a red wine. Great with seafood. Anyway, let's mince these up. We're going to cut them really fine along with the onion. And we're going to top our Italian dish with that. And you know, we're just going to call it a Parmesan fish. I like it that way. It's really good. I love Parmesan chicken. I love Italian food. And my kids love Italian food. And if this will get them to eating fish, and I catch a lot of fish. So, whatever works, right? So let's get this cut up. Voila. You know, I watch these guys on TV and they can mince up a tomato or an onion like it's nothing to it. I ain't bad myself, but nothing compared to them. No food processor needed here. Just Mad Dog's skills. And I have skills only because I like to eat. I do love eating. I don't eat out a lot. People ask me all the time my favorite places to eat out. Honestly, I don't eat out. When it comes to seafood, I catch my own. If I want blue crab, or I go out and catch blue crab if I need blue crab in a recipe. But I can go offshore. I catch the vermilion snapper. And they make great fish tacos, what we're having tonight, or you can use redfish. Use whatever fish you can catch, whether it's whiting out of the surf. I catch a lot of pompano, but redfish is normally what I catch. And I've learned to cook it in a lot of different ways. And you get tired of the traditional fried fish sometimes, and I'll blacken it. I've got a black iron skillet. I'll blacken my fish. But every now and then I like to change it up like we're doing tonight. Fish tacos, which is originally what we were going to do tonight. They're very simple, very simple. I mean, you can just fry your fish, throw it in a tortilla, add a little pico or lettuce or whatever you want to it. You can use a cabbage mix. I've used kale mix, in the past, and I'll tell you what, it's all good. But every now and then I like to change it up. And look at that. Oh, that's going to pop when I get it on there. Anyway, guys, stay tuned, and we're going to show you a finished product in just a second. Simple. 15, 20 minutes to do all this. If you're kind of coordinated, you know, you can, while you're frying your fish, you can go ahead and cut this up. I kind of did a little bit separate tonight for the video purpose, but you can do this actually all in one step and knock out time. You can do this in 15 minutes, and it's a great meal for the whole family. So, as soon as the fish gets done, we'll show you the finished product. Well, guys, I tell you what, we're talking about a delicious dinner here tonight. We got our fish. We got it covered with marinara sauce and Parmesan cheese. We're going to add some tomatoes and onions on the top of that. If you don't like tomatoes and onions, you can leave it off. You can add whatever fresh vegetables you want on top of it. It can be carrots. I don't give a shit. Just whatever you like. I just know what I like. Now, one thing that I am going to do, I'm going to drizzle it with just a little bit of Italian dressing, not very much. And then just give it that little bit of a tang. And you just take your pita bread and you can just fold it up. Oh my God. That is phenomenal. You know, these vermilion snapper, really whatever fish you use, God, that is so good. Well, guys, thanks for watching the video. And this is absolutely phenomenal dish. Using fish in an Italian recipe. It's really, really good. I wouldn't steer you wrong. I know everybody's taste buds are different. But if you just want something a little bit different, Parmesan fish on pita bread is phenomenal. Guys, thanks for watching. And I got a friends of mine who is a specialty at making fish tacos, especially the sauce that goes on it. I'm going to try to get up with them. We're going to do a video with them on the catch and cook, maybe doing some whiting. We're coming into the pompano season. I'm not going to do many catch and cooks on pompano because everybody else on YouTube will be doing that. But I tell you what, guys, if you got any questions about this recipe, leave a comment in the comment section below. If not, I'll see you on the water. My wine. Italian food is not complete without at least a glass of wine. Perfect.